the biggest of all the talking points, Lewis, is did the team respond like this because of the Mohamed Salah stuff? Or was this just the team digging in for a big Champions League game?
I think this is Liverpool doing what Liverpool do in European nights. Look, right, so I've gone back and forth on the Mohamed Salah thing a billion times. 1 minute I agree with the manager, 1 minute I agree with Salah, 1 minute I agree with the club, but everything. All I care about is that we pick up results. And us going away to Inter Milan, I think those players are too professional, too high quality to not go away and put in an effort like we did against Inter. This may be them responding to the Salah situation. This may be them responding to the fact that we've been twatted up and down this season. It could be anything. But I think that the message that they're all coming out with, Van Dijk, Robertson, all after the match saying, you know, United, we can do anything here. So it's a performance that everyone needed, Slot, them, and the club. So it's difficult to say because results like Galatasaray happen. They always do for us in Europe. We got beat by Basel like a decade ago. Like we lose these matches sometimes. Napoli have beat us. Red Star Belgrade. Like these can happen. But we turn up against the big teams in Europe. We've done that this season. So I don't know if it's just a response or if it's just them saying, right, it's a European game at the San Siro. Let's just turn up for ourselves because the pressure that they're under at the moment must be astronomical.
What about you, Ian? I
think it was by and large Liverpool's players being in. For me, there was no square pegs and round holes last night. Joe Gomez right back, Robertson left back, 2 centre backs playing centre half. Then you have your midfielders in the positions that they play their strengths, and you had 2 strikers up there playing as 2 number 9s. It was just really, really simple. And when you're playing players where they play and where they do their best work, you're going to get the best out of them. The problem is this season we've had far too many square pegs and round holes.
Yeah, no, it's really interesting. I think, you know, to go back to the Salah stuff and whether it is, I don't know whether it's a response to the Salah stuff. I think it probably is 60-40. No, 70-30. It's a big European night.
Yeah.
What I do now think, though, is because of this performance, you know, when you're in the trenches with somebody and somebody's not there, I think it makes it harder for Salah regardless of whether it was 99% a big European night or not. You weren't there in the fucking trenches with your guys for a reason. And that will have ramifications felt throughout the squad now, to me.
Yeah, it will, 100%. I think for now, a lot of people are saying the first 3 matches were unbeaten, you know, Sunderland, Leeds, West Ham. And my argument to it was we've beaten 2 newly promoted teams. The worst. We drew with 2 newly promoted teams. We beat one of the worst West Ham teams we've seen for a while. This is a result that vindicates the decision to not include Salah. And that's a big thing going forward because a lot of people last season, and I myself, Salah carried us at points last season. This shows now that it's not Salah who's carrying us at points. It is a team collective. And the manner in which we played, that wasn't players who were playing for Slot or players who were playing because of the Salah thing. That was players who were playing for Liverpool, who wanted to make a good account of themselves. And that's exactly what I want to see from them. So it's vindication, but it is also a sign of it doesn't matter who comes, who goes. If the manager stays, if a new manager comes in, we're Van Dijk, we're Robertson, we're Ekitike, Wirtz, McAllister, all these players, we play for this club. And this club is always going to make a good account of itself on Europe, regardless of everything that's going on around them.
For so long, Salah has been the person that they turn to. Last night he wasn't there to turn to, and they did okay without him. And that'll be a new feeling for them, and it might give them confidence that they went and got that result without him being there.
That was a clip from the Final Word show. If you'd like to check out the full show, head on over to redmenplus.com.